Top 10 Strongest Greek Gods. The gods of Olympus were the main Greek gods who lived on the top of Mount Olympus. The Olympian gods rose to power by defeating the Titans in the War of the Titans, also called the Titanomachy. They were the children of Cronus and Rhea, Zeus, Poseidon, Hera, Hestia, and Demeter, Hades, and Apollo, Artemis, Hermes, Athena, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, and Mars. They are called the Olympian gods. However, the ancient Greeks did not worship these specific gods. Instead, there were many more, major and lesser, but important gods and others that were worshipped locally. Of all these gods, here are the 10 strongest gods among them. Let us start with the least powerful. Rank 10. Hermes moves so fast, he would be across the universe before you even begin to blink. If you try to fight this guy, it's game over. He delivers billions of punches on you in seconds. He is pretty much the Flash made into a Greek god. He could pretty much defeat every god before they even know it. He moves between dimensions, as he has been in the underworld and Olympus as well. Just got a check for $1 million. No, you didn't, cause Hermes just ran by and made it his. Nobody stands a chance against a dimension-jumping, super-speed thief, juggernaut god. Rank 9. Aphrodite. Aphrodite was originally a goddess of love and war. Just imagine an armored goddess ready for battle giving you dating advice. This wasn't a widespread belief about her, though. It was even referenced in the Iliad, where Zeus goes out of his way to say that Aphrodite doesn't belong on the battlefield. So she outgrew her war phase, and she found a much better weapon: lust. Ever wonder why Zeus can't keep it in his pants? Why so many gods have way too many illegitimate children? That is, in part, due to Aphrodite's influence. It got so bad that one time Zeus made her fall in love with a random farmer as revenge. This backfired, as their son was Aeneas, an ancestor to the founders of Rome, you know, the guys that defeated Greece and borrowed the power of all their gods. Rank 8. Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the god of fire, but he was not known for his power like Poseidon, Athena, or Zeus was. His power resided in his craftiness and skill. He knew a lot about forging, molding, and crafting. He could create objects of fantastic manufacture, and many of them were magical and highly coveted. For instance, when Hera abandoned him to die many years later, he wanted his revenge and claim his rightful place. So he forged a magnificent throne for Hera. When she sat down on it, she could not get up. None of the gods knew how to break the enchantment and release Hera from her throne. Hephaestus only released her after they agreed to all of his demands. No god had the power nor knew how to break the throne spell, so we might say that he surpassed them all in that regard. Rank 7. Artemis. Artemis is a goddess who knows what she wants and is not afraid to go after it. Her wild, passionate personality serves her well throughout her Iliad and other Greek myths and legends. She is reclusive but also fiercely defensive of the maidens, pregnant women, and young. She is a champion of both nature and virginity. Fierce, defensive, with a fiery temper, Artemis is the goddess of virgins, maidens, and mothers, as well as of the hunt and animals. She is willing to tolerate very little disrespect and does not hesitate to destroy any who dare cause harm. In addition to the powers ordinary to all gods and goddesses, she possesses perfect aim with a bow, the ability to change herself and others into animals, and control disease and healing. Rank 6. Zeus was the Greek god of war and one of the 12 major Greek gods who lived on Mount Olympus. He was known for being violent and cruel, but also cowardly. Most of the other Olympians, including his parents Hera and Zeus, didn't like Zeus very much. Zeus' special powers were those of strength and physicality. As the god of war, he was a superior fighter in battle and caused great bloodshed and destruction wherever he went. Zeus was the god of rage, terror, and violence. Though he was often portrayed as the all-encompassing god of war, Zeus traditionally represented only the most brutal, impulsive, and unrestrained aspects of combat. Rank 5. Apollo was part of the second generation of Olympians. His twin sister was Artemis, goddess of the wild and hunting. One of the chief gods of the Greek pantheon, and possibly the most beloved, Apollo was the patron of music, poetry, and artistic inspiration. Like all the Olympian gods, Apollo was an immortal and powerful god. He had many special powers, including the ability to see into the future and power over light. He could also heal people or bring illness and disease. When in battle, Apollo was deadly with the bow and the arrow. Apollo is depicted in Greek mythology as one of the most powerful gods ever to have existed. Among his other powers, he was also known for his supreme skills as an archer. Rank 4. Athena was not the strongest god, like Zeus, but she was one of the most powerful since she represented war and battle strategy. Athena used her power and knowledge to help many Greek heroes and demigods. Athena was the goddess of war, handicraft, and practical reason. She ranked as Zeus's favorite child and one of the most powerful of the 12 Olympian gods. Although Athena was worshipped in many cities, the Athenians considered her to be their special protector and named their city after her. Many rulers sought her wisdom in both government and military matters. Now we are down to the top 3 strongest among them. Can you guess it? Before I tell you, let me dance to it. Rank 3. Hades. Hades is known as the Greek god of the underworld. He is the brother of both Zeus and Poseidon and husband to Persephone. He is known for carrying a bident and has the ability to turn invisible, with a companion called Cerberus. Hades is depicted as one of the 3 most powerful Greek gods, alongside his brothers Poseidon and Zeus. Hades possesses immense strength and an incredible amount of energy. Within the underworld, he can observe all things on Earth and in the underworld. He can heal any wound inflicted upon him in a period. Hades are not subject to old age and death. Hades possessed the power of invisibility given to him through a magical helmet made by the Cyclops. Hades were no stranger to letting Greek heroes borrow his cap of invisibility. Perseus used the cap of invisibility on his mission to behead Medusa. Because Hades is the ruler of the underworld, he possesses and controls all of the riches that are found within the earth. This includes both natural riches as well as buried riches. He is often considered the wealthiest and richest of all of the gods. He had a companion to keep him company and help guard the souls in the underworld. Cerberus was a three-headed dog who would stand guard at the entrance to the underworld to ensure that no souls attempted to escape and that no person attempt to enter to steal a soul. Rank 2. Zeus is the strongest of the gods in the ancient Greek religion because he has both power and intelligence. He is able to ensure that he is not replaced by another, more powerful deity except Poseidon. He is also able to ensure the allegiance of many other gods by giving them rights and privileges. Zeus is the Greek god of lightning, thunder, and storms in Greek mythology, and he became the king of the Olympian pantheon. Zeus is renowned for being both a scoundrel and a noble warrior king, making him one of their example anti-heroes. Zeus has many powers. His most prominent power is his thunderbolt, which Hecano throws. Zeus has a winged horse named Pegasus who carries the lightning bolts, and a trained eagle that retrieves them. As the god of thunder, he has the ability to control the weather in ancient Greek myths. He can cause rain, clouds, and huge storms, including thunder and lightning. In addition to this, Zeus has the ability to control the movement of the stars, the motion of day, night, and even control time. And the strongest of them all is none other than Poseidon. Poseidon was god of the sea, earthquakes, storms, and horses, and is considered one of the most bad-tempered, moody, and greedy Olympian gods. He was known to be vengeful when insulted. He is the strongest because he is fearsome, haughty, and cold-hearted individual, as shown when he mercilessly killed his older brother, Adamas. His personality is what Hades believes makes Poseidon the person most worthy of the title of king more than any other god, even more than himself. Poseidon possesses phenomenal physical strength, displayed when he effortlessly impaled a god and even flung him across the room with so much force that a large indent was left on the wall with nothing but a swing with his trident. There is always a debate on who is much stronger, Zeus or Poseidon. But for me, it's Poseidon. Well, that's all, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe.